Hello from GNH's YouTube channel. This is Mark Josie. Today I'm going to do a very cool flashlight review right here. Wow, HaikeLite HT35. This is actually the first review on YouTube on this light, and it's a very unique light. Look at that. You have a nice looking ball shape lens, and basically this is the floodlight and also a zoomable throw light. Whoops, almost screwed that thing out. Okay, there we go. See, it's a super focus beam right now, right? It's a super small beam and it can go super wide. Okay, almost cover the whole scene right there. You see, and you get 1, 2, 3 levels of brightness. No strobe, no fancy blink blink and such. Super powerful. Now, for normal people, I don't know why you would need this thing, but it's fun to have, and basically I think it's great search and rescue light. I try to point this thing outside, and you can see my other video on the Gear Best sales video. Wow, this thing was like demonstrated at the end of the video, and you can see the beam in the air. It's so crazy. So yeah, if you shine this up to like a building or from high above and down, like when you're on the helicopter and such, this thing looks like a spotlight. Put a nice circle right on your target. Very, very scary. Now, one thing that I realized about this Zoomy is that it is not like the cheapo Zoomy that you can buy, like the Cree brand on eBay and such. Okay, those crappy Zoomy light. Those usually you can push in and out with this section, so water can get in. This is waterproof. Okay, water cannot get in, because in order to get this thing zooming, you need to go like that. And you see right here, there's a lot of see, a lot of the body right here comes out, and inside here there's also O-ring and such sealing it. So basically, yeah, you will have a bit of air inside, I think, but it's pretty much sealed, and so when you screw it, pushing out the air as well, I think. Okay, so it's not really like those crappy ones that will get water inside very easily. Now we'll do a water test with this guy in the future too, of course. This thing runs on 2x 650 battery, and also 2x 18650 battery if you don't have these big ones. Okay, the most important thing is get these batteries. Okay, 26650s. And right here I have this brand. Okay, now this is from Gear Best, cheap, and well, the best thing about these things is it got a lot of capacity, so yeah, long run time. Okay, compared to your normal 18650s, but the normal ones will work. Gold plated springs, huge thick body. Not sure if you can see that from far away. Okay, thick body, nice beefy red O-ring, and it's greased it, nicely greased it. Okay, now in the package you don't have any fancy stuff except for a pretty ugly looking strap, which I don't mind having, but I won't use it. Okay, that's the box. Open it up. Okay, not very fancy. The cardboard sucks, and everything is low quality cardboard and not much packaging and stuff, but the flashlight itself is good, and this thing is not so pricey as well. Now even the manual looking very crappily, you see, with no ink printer printing. Okay, it's like when you have your laser jet or something and it's running out of ink, it's all fainting. But it's fine, you know, this is just going to be in the trash later on anyway, so who cares, right? So yeah, this thing uses a Cree HP35 HT cool white or neutral white, and this guy right here is a neutral white version. Okay, so you can buy both versions on Gear Best, I think, and check the description. I might have a code for this thing by chance for discount. Okay, so aluminum body, and basically you get highest, the turbo or high mode, 2300 lumen. Okay, I like the text actually, it's quite big. I don't need to go. Okay, so 2300 lumen, and medium mode is 700 lumen. It runs on the highest mode for 2.5 hours, medium mode is 8.5 hours, and then you get your low mode, which is 250 lumen that runs for 32 hours, the whole day of runtime. Crazy. So yeah, that's a lot of runtime. Well, to switch the mode of the never mind, okay, you know what I mean. And then inside here you get your spare O-ring, which for sure you need to keep. Okay, these are good stuff. And piece of what? Oh, these are like the towel or whatever you want to call that for wiping your glasses. I think they're used for wiping the lens. And you get this ugly strap, which is pretty ugly, but yeah, it works. It's kind of foamy, okay, very squishy. Yeah, very squishy. Ooh. It's very squishy and elastic too. Wow. Hey, not so ugly right now. But I don't like these straps. These things are usually for you to put it here, here, you know, like that kind of stuff. It's a big light, right? So you don't want to like put it on your hip. So you might want that thing around. And you see right here, okay, this is actually a little hole for your tripod, and it's a screw-on attachment for that hook, okay? So you can always hook something right here, for example, that strap and such. And here, you can mount the thing on a tripod if you like, okay? So yeah, with this thing on, it's kind of ugly, but better have than not have. Oh, one more thing. They also have a little rubber or whatever, silicone rubber, whatever it is, piece of seal right here. So when you put this on, it's going to stop it from loosening up. And yeah, so that's a good thing to have for such a heavy light. Okay, this is not the kind of light that you'll be like using for, let's say, walking and such. It's too big, and like you only have two choices basically. One is a flood, one is a throw. And okay, when I walk with the thing, it's scarily powerful. But the problem with this as a walking light is that you cannot see things far away. And if I really turn this thing to throw, I cannot see things around me. So it makes it pretty useless sometimes. So for a walking light, you want a balance of a medium throw and a good amount of flood. So while you can see everything in front of you, wide angle, you want to see things straight and a little bit far away. For example, like a dog is walking up at you, something like that. Okay, you want to be able to see that from pretty good distance away from you. Now this guy, you need to blind the hell out of the people in front of you, or you have a super wide useless beam. Okay, so this is good when you're using it for camping, search and rescue, and things like that. Sometimes you want to, like, let's say, use this, put it on medium mode, and light up a whole big area where people are sitting and doing work and gathering. Okay, you put it on a tripod. Okay, go up and let it point down. It's like a big spotlight for the whole area, and it's very, very bright. Okay, it will run for 2.5 hours on the highest mode. So it's enough to have a little party going on at night with a whole bunch of people, you know. And you can also, like, let's say you live in a house, right? And your backyard is your barbecue party kind of place, okay? So you put the thing up on the second floor, if you have a deck or something up there, and then point down, and this thing will shine and light up the whole backyard or half of your backyard, and it will last for a few hours, which is pretty good enough for a little, you know, barbecue kind of party, right? So this thing will do the job, and that's the way you can use this. Also, when you're like going for like boating, fishing, that kind of stuff out to sea, you want to see a large area in front of you, not far away from you, you can use this. And also, if you want to point to a certain thing, like far away, you can also use the zoom light. Now, for a thrower light, this is the most scary throw I have ever seen. Okay, even with other flashlight like the TrueNight TN40 and such, which, yeah, they throw a lot further, right? It's supposed to. But this guy is different, okay? This guy focuses all that 2,300 lumen in one tiny spot. And it looks super freaky at night. So we got to try this thing out at night to see how freaky it looks compared to the other throwers that I have, the throw monsters. But this is crazy, crazy, crazy. Okay, now, by accident, I can screw off the head. So I'm doing it in front of you guys, and let's see what's inside. Woo! Okay, so there goes the head. This thing is metal, of course. And then we got my lens right here. Can I take it off? Oh, you can take off the lens. Hey, this thing is glass. Holy cow. Very heavy. Very heavy. I mean, very heavy, as in like really heavy. Okay, this is not like a normal kind of heavy. This is very heavy. Wow. It feels like taking a camera. Like one of those big cameras. It feels like that camera. Very heavy. Wow. Amazing. Okay, so let me put this down. So this is a high quality lens. It's very, very high quality for sure. Now inside here, oh, there's a seal right here. I just touched it. This ring, okay, it's a greased, like looped, greased silicone O-ring right here. So this and the lens actually is sealed together, meaning that no water can go into this area to screw up the LED. Oh, lovely. Okay, let's see how it works without the lens. Now without the lens, you can see that it's not as nice as when I zoom out and get that throwier beam, right? It's not as nice. Like to my eyes right now, it doesn't look as nice. Okay, with the lens, it's better. Okay, so basically that's it. Carefully put the thing back. Wow, now I'm loving this light a lot. This is my favorite zoom light at the moment. I never like zoomies, but this one is very good. Okay, you need to try this in order to understand. Wow. Okay, now I screw the thing back on, and I'm sure that the lens is very, very snug and tight to the seal. Now turn this on. Okay, the high mode, and okay, that's my mode zoomed out. And the light is actually reflecting back to the camera right here. Wow. Okay, now I'm going to zoom out. You can see the light is very distributed and even with the lens on and zoomed out, and actually it covered a wider range of area, and it looks brighter too somehow. To my eyes, I can say it looks brighter than without the lens, and also the color is also kind of more neutral than without the lens. Okay, so the lens does a lot of work right here. It helps with the color, the temperature, the tint. Also help to make it a little bit brighter to my eyes at least, and protect the thing and give you a zoom out, zoom in feature. Wow, good technology right here. Okay, right here there's a little ring, okay, with a lot of different holes at the side, which you can loop this thing over and put it on your neck or whatever. Okay. Now the size of this thing is about the same as the Convoy L6 and about like that kind of stuff. Okay, so it's pretty big and it is heavy, but I think that it's a great flashlight with great feature and also great power as well. Now if you have one of these lights, you will want to bring them if you're going to a trip, but you will not be using them all the time. This is more like a good emergencies rescue searchlight kind of thing, or if you really do need it for like a big area, you will want this thing on a tripod helping you out. But it's not a light that you'll be taking and walking with it all the time. If I have to go into a jungle and I want a light with me, okay, to walk in the jungle, I will not choose this. If I have to choose a big light, I will choose something like the Nikkor TM16 GT, or maybe like the ThruNite TN40, that kind of big light. They have a nice combination of throw and spill at the same time. So it's floody and it's throwy at the same time, and it offers me a lot of power, a lot of run time. Now compared to this one, I would neither be looking at everything in front of me, but I cannot see anything in like further away, or I see things further away and cannot see things in front of me, right? That's no good. So yeah, it's not a nice walking light, but it's a good searching rescue, like a specific purpose, you know. You might want this light around. Okay, so this light actually changed my view on zoomies. The last zoomies that I played with is this one, Sunwayman T25C. And it's a smaller light. It's also a nice high quality zoomie as well. Okay, but the most I can get is like that. That's the zoomed out state. You see, I cannot even get a wider spread, and that's pretty useless if I want it for a zoomed beam. Now, when I zoom out, you can still see the square, right? Which is super ugly. I hate zoomies with a square beam, but yeah, they made it like this. Okay, so when you screw out enough, you can get a circular looking beam. Okay, but you still can transitionally go to the square state. This one, you do not have any square state. Even I screw it all the way, you can see the beam is not going to go square. Okay, that is the sexy part of this zoom light. And you cannot get this with a cheaper one. Look, there's no square beam. It's circular all the way. Even at this, it's still looking very circle to my eyes. Okay, so this light is definitely a very unique zoomy light that I'm very excited about at the moment. So yeah, let's charge up the battery a bit more and go outside, okay, and we will check the thing out. Yo guys, here is my crazy long shot HaikeLite. So yeah, let's check this thing out right now and see the beam. I think right now it's on the highest beam or highest mode, and it's actually giving me a crazy headache looking at it already. It's so powerful. Look at that beam in the air. Oh my goodness. Okay, look at that. Even my camera have to adjust itself. Okay, and it's like a laser pointer in the sky. Look at that. Okay, let me adjust the camera a little bit, okay, just so that my camera don't go crazy on me. Okay, there we go. Let's set it right here. Okay, this is not gonna move for sure, hope. Usually my camera don't self-adjust, but with this, it just needs to do it. I don't know why, but it maxed out the camera's ability to not self-adjust. And if you point this upward to a plane, you will kill people. This is so crazy bright. I don't know how to say it, but I mean, look, this is like a white dot everywhere. Wherever it goes, it burns. You see? Down the road. Right, this is not the ordinary kind of light that you'll be using for walking or whatever. This is like UFO coming down, okay? And you have not much throw around. Look at that. Okay, I'm gonna put the camera down and then be showing you a beam. Okay, let me put the camera down, looking this way, and we'll be showing you a floody beam. Okay, so flood, you can see that. Okay, flood. It's always turning on the highest mode, so that's very good. And wow, look at the coverage we get. Okay, now I'm going to take the camera up again and show you. Okay, by the way, it's anti-roll, so when I put it on the table, it's actually very nicely not sliding around. Okay, light pointing this way. Okay, wide beam, wide throw everywhere. A circle of light just came in, and you can see the rim. Okay, the rim of the beam is kind of orangey or like yellowish, and that is pretty good. Now this thing is actually the neutral white, so it's very nice for your eyes. If you get the cool white, it will be even scarier with the focus beam. But looking down here, I cannot see that blue bin anymore, so that means that I really do not have a lot of throw or even much throw. But look at that playground. Okay, you can see the whole playground nicely. Okay, now this is the low mode. Okay, look, you can see everywhere. See, and that's my highest mode, so you can't even see the tree behind, like the bushes behind this thing already. It's so crazy bright. Okay, so yeah, it is very bright and scary, but at the same time you have to sacrifice neither the throw or flood. And also look at this. This is the clip for you to hang on, right? You can use this as a thumb, pressing like a latch or whatever, and close in with one hand operation. So now I can use one hand to adjust the zoom and get it to throw a little bit. But the problem is, you know, even I'm throwing into the scene, it's still kind of hard to really get a nice picture showing me the greens behind the thing. It's kind of like too focused still, okay, and I don't want that tiny beam, so it's rendered useless for a normal person to walk with the thing. But if you want to like get a super crazy beam going like straight to Mars and stuff like that, this will be good. Okay, so that's it for this light. Going back to the lab, and we'll continue. Okay guys, so thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe, like, and share, and also support us on Patreon if you want. Check out the links below for update, code, sales, and all the special stuff. So yeah, we'll be updating the bottom section a lot these days, and especially showing you new code, new most beloved products, and you know, that kind of stuff. Maybe I will also have a blog post on this slide in the future and add it back in. So stay tuned and check back for update for discount code and such. Okay, so we'll see you next time. Remember to subscribe, like, bye bye, like.